Hey, it's Clay. Welcome to a fireside chat / public service announcement. There's nothing really to chat about other than to make you aware of something that's brand new to the site as far as a new payment structure that we offer. And this is for the ClayTrader University program, which offers every single course I have to offer, live weekly webinars, access to the case study video library. That's a library where if I kind of randomly see something and I want to do a video on it quickly, I just get, the software going and I make an educational video about it. One of those things where you can't really do a course on it because it's just got to be spur of the moment things that occur. So when those spur of the moment things do occur, that's why I hop on, do a video, and I talk about it, and I throw that into the case study library. And then also lifetime access, lifetime membership to the Inner Circle trading community. So that's all part of ClayTrader University. And that's offered for a set price, but sometimes that price is just a little bit more than what people have at that time or are comfortable with paying, and that's totally understandable. And then we try to payment plan with it, but then with payment plans, sometimes life happens, and I have a deadline and I need to make that payment. Crap, what's going on? I got to make that payment. The payment date's and it can just make people's lives very uncomfortable. And full credit to the camera guy, IT Nate. He was like, hey, why don't we try this? There's this sort of software out there that can make this possible. And this is being what we're calling the pay-as-you-go payment plan. Now, it is a payment plan in the sense of there's 6 separate payments that you will need to make. But it's not like a payment plan because there's no time frames. There's no deadlines. You literally pay whenever you want to. So if you make a payment and you don't want to make that next payment for 8 months from that point, that's fine. That's totally fine. Now, if you make that payment and you're like, you know what, I'm ready to go, I want the next set of content released to me, then you can make that payment 8 days later or 8 hours later if you want to. But point here, there is no deadline. There is no, okay, now I'm on a payment plan and now because it's a payment plan, I have to make payments every so often. No, you make it as you feel like it, as you are able, as you want to. And if that means you make one payment and then the next one's not until 8 months later, that's perfectly fine. And what I think and what I hope this will allow for is people to truly go at their own pace. Because if you're worried about making a payment because you're under the gun and, oh crap, I got to do this, I got to make a payment. I mean, learning wise, you're not going to be able to focus because you're going to be focused on the wrong thing about, well, I have this next payment coming up, and that's going to take away from your educational experience in terms of just learning the content that you have available to you. And available to you as far as the content, whenever you make a payment, you get a little bit more content. And then you make another payment, you get a little bit more content. At the final payment number 6, that's when everything is unlocked to you. But payment by payment, you are getting more and more content. But with each payment, you get to keep that content. So nothing expires. It's not like, okay, I make this payment, now I only have access to this course for the next 90 days or nothing like that. If you make a payment, the content that you receive for that payment is yours for life. Because I don't want you to rush. I don't want you to have to feel like you have to cram something into your mind because you're going to lose access to the content. Or be, focused on other things such as a payment that's coming down the way and, where am I going to make that? No, you just go totally at your own pace, and that's how this is all divided. Now, as far as the content and the structure, it is all released to you in a very sequential order that's going to benefit you. A quick example of that would be with payment number 2, you get access to the Inner Circle community. The reason that's number 2 is because, well, in payment number 1, that course that you get the content, it's going to teach you a lot of the lingo. It's going to teach you a lot of the dynamics. That way, when you do get into the Inner Circle, the lingo, the way people are talking, the setups and such that people are referring to, you're going to say, okay, yeah, I understand. Okay, yeah, that rings a bell. I get what they're trying to say. So that's just one little example of how I have each payment and each content that comes with each payment is arranged in a sequential order that's going to ensure that you're learning things in the right order and learning things in the most efficient manner possible where it's going to make sense up here, because by no means is it random. We're going to think, wait, why am I learning it? No, it's all very, very well planned out. And again, totally go at your own pace. So you make the payment whenever you want to, and whether that's 8 months or 8 days, hey, go at your own pace. Final few notes. There's no credit checks. It's open to anybody in any country. That's another problem we've had is some of these softwares and some of these PayPal, for example, is, well, no, that's not open to Canadians or it's not. But with this, it's open to anybody. It doesn't matter what country you live in. We're not going to do a credit check on you. You're all set to go right there. And, at the end of the day, if you make a payment and you're like, oh, this content is terrible, well, then you just never make a payment again. And it's not like you're obligated to finish out any sort of payment plans. You know, you don't have any sort of ball and chain around your ankle. It's literally a pay as you go, just go at your own pace. So we'll put a link down to that below. But yeah, just make you aware of it. And, you know, that's something that is now being offered. And we're very excited about it because it's truly now a way where there's no pressure being exerted on anybody because they have to do this or have to do that because there's payment deadlines and all that out there. No, you just make payments whenever you want to. Any questions or anything, leave them down in the comment section. Contact us through the site, and we'll be happy to answer it for you. But I think I've covered all the bases. Pay whenever you want. Whenever you make payments, you get more and more content, but that content you get is yours for life. It never expires. No credit checks needed, and it's open to everybody. And yeah, those are the 4 key things. But if there's something that I'm not thinking of, again, ask me a question down below in the comment section.